Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Alright, let me check your attendance. I'm going to tell your name. Please say your name. Tell your name, okay?
Okay.
Ilmi,
Present.
Pandina,
Present.
Indi,
Present.
Aksari,
Present.
Surya,
Present.
Arum,
Present.
Yukari.
Present.
Yeah. Okay, kids, we are going today to play the game 3, 6, 9 play. Understand? Understand. Yeah. Start with my start Ilmi ya. Bantu kami. Okay. Lihat. Tendung.
1, 2,
4.
6.
Now this story. Siapa yang this example a narrative text? Yes. Character, crocodile or monster? Yes. Okay, good job, kids. Today we will first learn narrative text. Okay, text that recount a series of events in chronological order with the aim of entertaining, inspiring, or conveying a moral message to the reader. The next narrative. One, orientation or introduction. It introduces the character of the story and set the same day explaining when our the story happened. Number two, communication. The problem, it describes the main conflict or the challenges focused by the character leading to the climax of the story. Number three, resolution. It shows how the characters solve their problems and tells the final outcome of the situation. Okay. Number three, text of narrative text. Number one, fable. Number two, fairy tale. Number three, legend. Number one, functional story where animal, plants, or other speak and think like human
Sangkuriang. One day, Sangkuriang went hunting with his royal dog, Puma, who was actually his father under a curse. Because he couldn't find any deer, he accidentally killed Puma when William was around. She was angry that she hit Sangkuriang's head and choked him out.
Okay, thank you. The topic 2. Raise your hand yang mau membacakan. Yes, ya.
Years later, Sangkuriang returned as a strong young man and fell in love with a beautiful woman, not knowing she was his daughter. Dayang soon recognized the scar on his head. To prevent the marriage, she challenged him to build a lake and a giant boat before sunrise. Sangkuriang almost succeeded with the help of spirits. Finally, Dayang Sumbi waved a rancid scarf to mimic the dawn, making the monster crawl. Sangkuriang was so furious and his failure in eating the fruit and it turned into mountain bergerak.
Once upon a time, in the mystical land of West Java, Indonesia, there lived a beautiful, kind-hearted woman named Dayang Sumbi. She was well known for her kindness and charm, but she had a secret. She was the daughter of a powerful goddess. One day, while bathing in a river, Dayang Sumbi found an amazingly beautiful piece of cloth. She took it home and transformed it into a beautiful dress that shone like the stars. Little did she know that this cloth was a gift from the goddess herself. When news of Dayang Sumbi's beauty spread, it reached the ears of Sangkuriang, the mighty king of the underworld. Sangkuriang wanted to make her his queen and proposed to Dayang Sumbi. However, she recognized the mark on his leg and realized that it was her long-lost son, whom she sent away years ago to avoid an unnatural union. Unable to marry her son, Dayang Sumbi devised a plan. She agreed to marry him if he could build a massive boat known as a Peru before sunrise. Believing that his supernatural abilities would help him succeed, Sangkuriang accepted the challenge. With great determination, Sangkuriang began to build the boat. He felled trees and worked tirelessly. But when night fell, he realized that it was impossible to prepare the boat in time. Out of anger and frustration, he kicked the boat off the construction. It flew into the air, flipped over, and became the Tangkuban Perahu volcano we see today. Dayang Sumbi's brilliant plan saved him from an unimaginable fate. Defeated and heartbroken, Sangkuriang disappeared into the mountains, where he continues to watch over the land as a guardian spirit. This enchanting legend of Tangkuban Perahu is a treasured part of Indonesia's rich cultural heritage, emphasizing themes of love, destiny, and the enduring connection between humans and the mystical world.
Monster Math presents Counting to 10. Okay, class, let's count these munchkins together. 1, 2.
Okay, the characteristics dari Sangkuriang. Number 1, 10. In West Java lived a beautiful woman named Dayang Sumi. She had a son named Samburiang. One day, Samburiang went hunting with his loyal dog. Tumang was actually his father under a force because he couldn't find any deer. The accidentally killed Tumang. When Dayang Sumbi found out, she was angry that she hit Samburiang, hit and kicked him out. Number 2, communication. Years later, Samburiang returned as a strong young child in love with a beautiful woman, not knowing she was his mother. Dayang Sumbi recognized the scar on his beard to prevent the marriage. The kind him the bread, a leg, and a carrot would before sunrise. Number 3, resolution. Samburiang almost succeeded with the head of spirit, panicked Dayang Sumi, where a red ship helped to mimic the town, making a roster's crown. Samburiang was furious at his failure that he whispered the wood, and it turned in the moon tumpukan perahu. Okay, you have 3 minutes to press from your story to 7 minutes to write on the story. Here mention create a short narrative story. You can choose a better and lectures or fairy tale. Okay. this case, finish.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um, when we went to give a present presentation in front of everyone. Saya mau present. Okay, three.
Title is Malang Buddha. The introduction. Once upon a time, on the coast of West Sumatra, lived a poor boy named Malang Buddha and his mother. Malang decided to go to the city to seek a better life, promising his mother he would return.
Okay, give a class. Okay. Next. Okay, Surya.
Okay, in here I will to present our paper, the lion and the mouse. Okay. The orientation. A mighty lion was sleeping in the forest when a tiny mouse accidentally ran across its nose. The lion woke up angry and howled, and the mouse in his huge power. Complications. The lion was about to eat him, but the mouse begged, "Please let me go. I may be able to help you one day." The lion laughed at the idea of a tiny mouse helping a king, but he was amused and let him go. A few days later, the lion got caught in a hunter's net. He roared in despair, unable to escape. Resolutions. The mouse heard the roar and rushed to help. He gnawed through the ropes with his sharp teeth until the lion was free. The lion realized that even a small crime can be a great help. The moral of Buddha: kindness is never wasted. Okay, thank you for me.
Okay, give applause. When you feel like give a big orang like I love you, create such an exciting communication and meaningful resolution. Okay. Before we close, what is the moral message from Yes. Yeah, contradiction. Okay, good job, Mbak Indi. Okay, what is one new thing you learned today about narrative text? Contradiction.
Complication.
Yeah.
Resolution.
Yeah. Okay, today we learn okay, you did amazing good job today. Dari promise good job together, okay? Okay. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.